We'll be chilling and having a good time.
Good morning, guys. I just woke up and right now there is one thing and one thing only that I'm dying to do. I haven't even, you can see right there, I haven't even made my bed yet. That is priority number 2. Priority number 1 is my face, because if you guys watched yesterday's vlog, you know I have a giant crater on my face. I woke up and I was kind of alarmed. Like it's I guess, what is it, like cystic acne or whatever, like it's deep and it hurts. But actually, okay, sign number 1, it doesn't really hurt right now. Basically, I did my little pimple routine where I did wear makeup yesterday, so that was a big no-no. But after that, take it off, let it breathe, and then if you guys have a pimple, actually I shouldn't really show you this before we see the results, because I think with this one it's going to take quite some time. But this stuff, I can try to link it below. This is the Pimple Miracle Cream. When I put this on, when I have small pimples, I literally wake up the next day and they're gone. With this one though, it's going to be a process. I know it, but I'm just very curious as to like how much my pimple shrunk. I have no idea. As you can see, it's just covered in the cream. So let's see the things I do, the things I find interesting. This is so embarrassing. All right, I'm just gonna take this cloth. Let us see. Oh my gosh. So my pimple's still there. I'll go into more natural light. My pimple is definitely still there. Can't believe this is my content. Vlogmas day 14, what's up? But do you see how much smaller my pimple is? Like, and it's a little bit irritated from rubbing on it, obviously, but like that thing is less than half of the size it was yesterday. That is insane. I'm telling you guys, you have to try this stuff. Oh my, I'm watching the birds just like absolutely go wild out here. I don't know if you can tell, but they're going nuts. I think, honestly, they're all probably searching for food, because normally this is the time where they would get their fish, like they go in and hunt for fish. All the fish are dead because of red tide. And actually, I haven't even been outside yet this morning. Seriously, this whole pimple thing was priority number 1. Let us see. I'm so scared. It's been smelling awful and I have a feeling it's gonna be, oh my gosh. Okay, I think it's getting better. Just like my pimple. So to clarify, the pimple is still there. I understand that, but it's just so much smaller and I'm happy. Tomorrow, I'm excited to continue the journey. Anyway, I need to like get moving.
Oh, Christmas tree. Oh, Christmas tree. Thy leaves are so unchanging. Oh, Christmas tree. Oh, Christmas tree.
Well, it was my goal to film a nice little update here, but this is like the weirdest lighting ever. All right, this is much better. Right now, I am going to downtown St. Petersburg, which I've been doing way too often. I mean, it's not like it's too often. I can do whatever I want, but I've been obsessed, guys. Like, it's so weird discovering a city that has so much going on. You've got different coffee shops and restaurants and bars and little shops of random trinkets, just randomness, but it's not too big. Because growing up, I feel like my only option was New York City or nothing, like aka the suburbs, because I grew up 40 minutes from the city. And New York City was just way too big. Like, it was always like, nah, like I'm not a city person. I don't want that at all. Because my only like comparison was the biggest city in, is it the biggest city in the world? So I didn't know that like you could get like a nice happy medium. Cincinnati, for instance, was great, but it felt smaller, less to do, kind of, I guess. I mean, Cincinnati's great. It's the weather. It's the weather. It sucks. So I've just been loving going downtown. I would pick a city over the beach, and Zach would definitely pick a beach over the city. Like, it's just, we're different like that. But what am I supposed to do on a beach besides lay there and read? Like, that's very enjoyable. But then what? Like, I like to be like, I don't know. I've never done well with just like thinking. Like, I need to be like doing something pretty much at all times. So I'm going to be going, actually, we could probably get out of here. I'm going to be going to a coffee shop that we passed a couple of times, and it looks so freaking cool. It's called Craft Cafe. I don't know if there are going to be any spots open. Like, I don't know what the deal is, how crowded it gets, but I'm going to give it a try and get some work done. I also want to do just like some planning for the new year. Like, I want today to be like a very big planning day. not be going to tour an apartment because I just couldn't help myself. I need to see every apartment downtown. Like, I need to be able to make the best decision possible. Let's do this. Okay, so I'm inside the apartment complex, and I think I'm gonna do a self-guided tour. So I haven't talked to anyone. There are just like these signs that show you where to go, where they have like open units. Like, this feels really sketchy and not very secure. Like, I'm apparently about to just walk into a unit. I don't know, I feel scared. All right, let's see. I think I'm the only person in here. It's so sketchy. This is such a weird thing that they do. Like, I would honestly not feel great living here, knowing people could just come right in. So I guess this is the kitchen. This is the main living area. Already I can tell. So obviously you see, oh my gosh, wow, you have like these floor to ceiling practically doors, but not a lot of natural light, which I do not like. I guess nice, dog friendly. This is what it looks like from this angle. It's just not as bright as I personally like. This is a 2-bedroom, I believe. It's fine. I personally, I'm getting bad vibes that like anyone can just walk in and tour the space. And like, can I go to the amenities too? Like, that's kind of sketchy. I'm essentially an intruder. All right, this is the, okay, I guess this room fits a queen. I don't like this. All right. Honestly though, it helps to see what I don't like in terms of finding an apartment. Also, I'm one of those sketchy people walking around with a backpack. And here's a little outfit of the day. I'm just wearing one of my t-shirt dresses with a jean jacket over it because it's like 70, it's like, well actually probably by now it's like, we can check, 73. So it's like chilly. But all right, now I know. I was very curious about this place. It's called the Cottonwood. I am so tempted to get lunch, stay down here, have myself a day, and there's a place I really want to try. It's called the Naked Farmer, but I feel like I have been going out to eat kind of a lot lately, just a lot more than normal. I really need to rein it in, and I do have lunch at home. So I feel like right now I just need to focus on saving as much as possible so that I can live down here, and I kind of am trying. Oh my gosh, guys, well, that scared me. I have no idea what this is. It's like a, ew, what? I don't know. It wasn't living, so we're fine. But I kind of am craving my Trader Joe's riced cauliflower bowl. One thing I did want to mention though is when I was sitting at that coffee shop, it was like totally outside. I mean, they have an indoor section as well, but there was just this huge outdoor space. I felt like I was in my own little bubble. It's December. I'm sitting outside wearing a dress. Like, I was seriously getting emotional, but not only because of that. So I decided to write in my journal, which I really haven't been journaling a lot lately, which is so bad. Like, I love documenting my life and my feelings. It really helps to get things out. But one thing I will say is I feel like I mostly journal when there's a problem or something wrong. Like, that's when I feel the need to pick up my journal, because obviously, or maybe not obviously, but it's very cathartic. Like, that's like my thing. So the fact that I haven't been journaling in the past few months, I guess, is a good thing. But I was flipping back on old pages and it was like making me so emotional, because I was writing about when I first got to Local 12 and when maybe I wasn't as happy as I thought I would be. I mean, I definitely wasn't. And I recorded everything. I'm so happy I recorded everything, because I don't know, I feel like as the years pass, you forget how you felt in a certain moment unless you write it down. And it's just like, wow, if only I would have known then that I would be sitting in a coffee shop in downtown St. Petersburg in December when it's like 70 degrees, and I wouldn't have to deal with the things that I dealt with when I was reporting. I mean, you guys know I talked about it in my I'm Leaving TV News video, so if you don't know, you can check out that video. I'm not going to go into everything again, but man, it's just so crazy, and it's just so crazy going through old entries. One, oh my gosh, one that I thought was so sweet. It's December 30th, 2021, from right when Zach and I got engaged. I wrote, "Dear Diary, I'm engaged. Zach proposed on Christmas Eve in front of both of our families at Alms Park. I am so happy and love him so much. Sometimes I wonder if what we have is the norm. Like, is everyone this happy? Does everyone care about their significant other as much as I care about Zach? I can't believe I'm marrying my first boyfriend. He was so worth the wait." And I thought that was so sweet. I was just like, wow. I actually wrote about something positive. I do write about positive things. It's just very easy to write about negative things. But yeah, I don't know. I've just been in a very reflective and grateful mood. And that's not to say, obviously, I always like to remind everyone that I don't have problems now, that things don't, you know, bother me. It's just, I finally got out of a situation I'd been wanting to get out of for quite some time. And also, I was sitting at the coffee shop, like, just texting two of my best reporting friends, like, my best friends from reporting, and it just, I'm just so grateful for like all of the people in my life, even if I'm not in constant contact with everyone, which obviously sucks. Like it just stinks because I feel like I have friends scattered all throughout the country. Like, it's not just like, oh, me and my group here. It's like I've been everywhere, so I've met people everywhere, and then everyone's scattered, but it is nice catching up with people. Anyway, that was just a random train of thought that I wanted to share with you guys, and I need to go home. I need to pee. That's what I need to do. I'm so happy, guys, because Zach is back on his potato game, so that means I can contribute. Balancing my tripod just on this was probably not the best idea, but we're gonna get a little crafty, guys. Now this is like kind of, actually I was gonna say it's solid. It's really not, but definitely better. There we go, I'm feeling better already. So as I was saying, Zach has been requesting potatoes lately, and I very much so enjoy this because it means I can actually somewhat contribute to his dinner. Obviously, you guys know, Zach and I don't cook together, but he'll like request random things, and that I can do. I just can't like dream up a whole dinner every night because I really don't have an excuse. Basically, I don't eat crazy dinners. Zach doesn't either. We're fine, we're happy, but he stopped eating potatoes for a while because he thought maybe that was upsetting his stomach. And then we realized that, no, like we really can't pin down what has been upsetting his stomach. And if I'm going to be honest, guys, Zach has not been feeling great. And he's been doing so well for the past couple of months even, where like he's been like feeling pretty good. And then this week, his side, it's like, I think it's his left side. And by the way, I know everyone's gonna comment and be like, it's his gallbladder, it's his kidney, we have tested everything. So we do respectfully ask like not to say what you think it might be, because trust me, like he's gotten like every test. So we just don't know at the moment. Obviously he has a doctor he's working closely with, but the problem is we're leaving St. Petersburg in just a few days. And then what? Like he doesn't have a doctor in New York where we're going next. Then he's going to Cincinnati. He doesn't have a doctor there right now. / Dayton. He's visiting his parents. He's going to Montana. Like it stinks that he doesn't have one doctor, but I almost feel like he needs to go to many doctors because clearly people are just not figuring it out. And I just feel like he needs to find a human who's not necessarily smarter than the others, but just has experienced this. Like that was my thing when I had fifth disease. I talked about it recently. Like it's not a big disease. It's literally just like the most random sickness, but doctors couldn't figure out what was wrong with me in the emergency room. I went to my like general physician, what is it, like my pediatrician, and she was like, oh, this is fifth disease, and it solved the mystery. I just feel like he needs to find someone who just can figure this out, because I don't know, people are diagnosing him with all these things that we're realizing like, oh no, that's not it. Because he has been going to physical therapy twice a week. Like he is doing everything possible and nothing's getting better. So that's annoying. And what's even more annoying and upsetting, if we walk into our very messy guest bedroom, we are seriously just utilizing this as like a large walk-in closet. Zach is leaving me tonight. The bags are packed. I think he's leaving at like 8 p.m.-ish, and he is going to Orlando for the night. So his work wanted him to be there because they actually have an office in Orlando, so they wanted him to like, you know, meet people who he has been Zooming with and FaceTiming with for the past, or not FaceTiming, who FaceTimes for an office. But they just want him to spend a day in the Orlando office, so he is leaving tonight so that he beats any crazy traffic. He's leaving, I think, at like 8 p.m. and then he is coming home tomorrow. So I won't have the car tomorrow. Not sure exactly what I'm gonna be doing. Stay tuned for Vlogmas day 15. I can't believe we're already on 15. And by the time you guys see this, he will be back. I will never advertise Zach leaving in real time because that just freaks me out. I'm the type of person, for some weird reason, as soon as the sun sets, I just think of every bad horror movie I have ever seen. Like I'm seriously like that. But by the time you guys see this, he shall be back. And honestly, I should just take advantage of the nice, cozy evening I'm going to have, because he's not even watching it, but he always has to have like some sort of sports center or something on, whereas I just prefer like peace and quiet and silence. Where's my Kindle? A nice little, probably like a nice little Kindle evening I shall have. Oh yeah, that's so cool. The butter totally dissolved. I'm cooking Zach dinner per usual.
I just cooked this.
No, you're such a like fire. Our last meal together, Zach. Are you feeling a little upset?
Distraught.
Do you think you'll miss me more or I'll miss you more?
I'll miss you more.
Aww. All right, this is where the rubber meets the road. Looks looks like I'm holding down the fort for the night.
Good luck.
You're going to Orlando. He's created this fake business meeting so we could party in Miami.
It's gonna take me like 5 hours to get there, so.
In his balloon shirt.
Bye, dear.
Bye.
Toodaloo.
Zach is officially gone for the evening. I also just got off the phone with Jenna. We were just catching up a bit. And I've been saying I wanted to watch this for days and I just never get around to it. I think I'm gonna watch the 3rd episode of Harry and Meghan, which they have 3 more coming out in like a week, or actually I think at the end of this week, so that'll be nice. I've been enjoying it. I personally have got the fireplace going, cozy vibes. In case you're wondering what the heck is that, this is just like a stretch band, so you like loop your foot in this and then you can stretch your leg. But I'm actually gonna be a little bit rebellious, I think. I think I'm gonna wake up early and finish editing this vlog and then upload it. Throughout Vlogmas, I have had my videos all pre-uploaded and ready to go the night before each and every night. But like, I just don't feel like doing all of it right now. Like, I just wanna have a relaxing, carefree evening. I wanna forget I'm doing Vlogmas and uploading every day, and I'll just wake up a little bit earlier tomorrow, which I don't mind. And with that being said, I am going to shut off for the night and really just enjoy this. I will see you 10 a.m. tomorrow, Eastern Standard Time, Vlogmas Day. At 15, I think. I'm like losing track here. I think it's gonna be Vlogmas Day 15. That's insane. We're more than halfway there. Bye.